Welcome to another product feature episode by TST Industries. I am your host, Stephen Fox, and today I'm going to be discussing our integrated taillight options for the Yamaha YZF R3 and FZ07. The R3 and the FZ07 are great looking bikes coming off the showroom floor. However, I think we can all agree that by removing that big bulky stock fender off the rear of these bikes and replacing them with something like the Fender Eliminator Kit and integrated taillight solutions from TST, you can completely elevate the styling of these bikes, really turn them into something unique and something that'll catch the eye. Now, when you remove the stock fender off the R3 or the FZ07, you'll also be removing your rear turn signals. To combat that, you have two typical solutions. You could run something like a pod signal kit, which will simply add some turn signals to the fender section, or you could choose to integrate the turn signals into the taillight, which is exactly what an integrated taillight does. Now, this video is specifically covering the taillight, so let's begin our discussion with the aesthetics. First and foremost, look at how different this taillight looks from the OEM. I mean, it is completely different. And that's really what we were striving for when we started the development on this taillight. We will be offering this in a smoked and clear lens option. And talking a little bit more about the lens, I can jump into some of these details here. This lens has an awesome amount of dimensionality to it. It really has this three-dimensional look with a lot of depth. On the interior, we have our classic hexadome light dispersing elements, which produce some depth contrast between the perimeter section of the taillight, which has been textured to provide this nice, smooth, uniform look when our taillight is in the running light mode. Inside, we're running twin circuit boards with 108 LEDs. These are very bright units, no worries there. We're also running this interior splitter, which is what helps us produce a lot of that contrast for the perimeter lighting against the interior. And the other thing that this does is help separate the left and right signals or portions of the taillight whenever you are indicating for turn signals. Also built onto these circuit boards is a bunch of programming. We'll be introducing a new pulsar technology onto this taillight, which is where we'll be flashing the taillight's functions very quickly, continuously, to provide a lot of awareness to your unit. That pulsar technology is in combination with our other more common features, which is a standard functionality where you just simply illuminate the brake and turn signals. We will also have sequential turn signals and a strobe alert brake where it flashes a couple of times and then remains steady. That will conclude it for the light engine of this taillight, and now let's move on to the installation. This is going to be a very easy product to install. We obviously have our notorious professional installation videos, which Bart will take care of for you, where he'll walk you through the installation step by step so that there's no guesswork involved. To touch on a few other things, we do have the Yamaha OEM connectors installed on our wires, so there's no fuss when it comes to electrical wiring. You simply plug our taillight in. On that note, some of you may know that whenever you install LED turn signals onto your bike, it can produce a hyper flash situation, which is where the turn signals flash quickly. Now, to combat that, you could either run load balancing resistors, or for easier installation, a little bit more plug and play, we do offer our LED flasher relay, which will give you the solution you need in a very quick and easy to install fashion. One question we've been asked before that I'd like to touch on here is whether or not you can use one of our integrated taillights as a brake light solely. And yes, that is possible. You could actually go ahead and install one of these units onto your bike and then leave our turn signal wires disconnected. And in that case, you would just have a brake light. You could then deploy pod signals or some other turn signaling solution that you've come up with in order to put turn signals back on your bike. The last thing I'm going to discuss here is pricing. And today's date, we're going to be offering our integrated taillights to you guys for $99.99. That puts us in a really great range with some of our competitors. There are a few that are a little bit cheaper and some that are a little bit more expensive. But I have to say, I think that we are pricing these things really aggressively. This is a fantastic unit that's of extreme quality and provides a lot of features that you won't find anywhere else. So coming in at just under $100 is going to be a great solution for you guys. With that $100, you will be getting a 1-year warranty from us, and we have some excellent customer service reps here that can always help you out if you do experience any problems. The last thing I'm going to touch on are some recommended accessories. Now, of course, I did mention earlier in the installation brief that a flasher relay makes the install a little bit easier if you do experience hyper flash. So that is definitely a recommended accessory to go along with this. In fact, if you head on over to our website, tsdindustries.com, and you take a look at the product listing for our integrated taillight, you might see that we have a buy together bundle available for this product. What that means is that you could purchase this and the relay together at the same time and save yourself a little bit of money there. So go ahead and check that out. And then, of course, our other recommended accessory is going to have to be one of our Elite One fender eliminators. As I said at the very beginning of this video, we strive to create unique products that you're not going to find other places and that really elevate the styling of your ride. And whenever you put something like our integrated taillight together with an Elite One fender eliminator, you're putting together a really solid package that completely transforms your ride. That is going to conclude it for today's episode. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this taillight, feel free to leave them below this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one. Otherwise, I encourage you to head on over to tsdindustries.com to learn more about this product and get it ordered online. Once again, this has been Steven. Catch you guys next time.
Go on, Steven.
No, I'm good. I'm good. We don't need none of this getting captured on any of them SD cards. It's something that we're really happy to. Our lens geometry is this. Man, I can't talk about this stuff today. Which is a unique. Oh shit! No, God. Okay. I'm just adding complete fluff so that you can somehow fix it, so I'm good at this point. If you have any questions or comments about this unit, you can go ahead and leave them below this video or contact us through our support center. Man, why do I suck so much? If you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and give us a like,